we are. Can you check for me, Eric? Por favor. Por favor. Make sure we're live on the air. Pretty sure we are.
It says
live.
Yeah.
Alright. Okay. Making sure everything's good here. Okay. Alright. What's up, Scotoma? Nice to have you here. I think we got everything in order. Making sure my notes are in proper order here. I did get a little fatter, Scotoma. Hopefully you did as well. Food is always excellent around Thanksgiving and Christmas, all that good fun stuff. Yeah, I always have just traditional food, you know.
I've never understood putting crust on your macaroni and cheese. Just give me the macaroni and cheese.
Yeah. Don't put any crust on that mac and cheese.
It gets in the way of me eating the actual noodles with the cheese on it.
I agree.
By putting more cheese on it.
Yeah.
Plus, that's extra cheese my body probably doesn't need.
Yeah, we don't need that shit. I'm tired, man. I'm really tired.
You eat more turkey? I did.
I ate turkey tacos. That was pretty good. That's always good. Pork ribs, yum. For Thanksgiving, wow. That's different. But still pretty good, I bet. I do like the pork ribs. You like those bigger ribs, Scotoma, or the smaller baby back ribs? Love my baby back ribs.
I don't think I've ever been to a Chili's except for like one time.
I like it. It's good. They just have basic food, you know, burgers and shit like that. But ribs, hamburgers.
For a place called Chili's, you think they'd be famous for their chili? And
no.
They sell everything else but chili.
I don't think they sell chili there. It's really weird. Turkey and ham as well. Damn.
No, they don't even have the actual chili peppers there.
Yeah, I don't think so.
On the logo, but I don't think there might be at least one thing on the menu that might have chilies.
Maybe the salsa, the cheapy salsa they do. So yeah, all of the above, turkey and ham, Scotoma, that's quite a dinner. We just had turkey, you know, just the normal shit, turkey mashed potatoes and gravy, you know, stuff like that. I ended up getting these cretins something from Vegas, so I'm gonna need their addresses after so I can get those off.
I wanted to get the Xbox version of Armored Core 6 for cheap on GameFly, but they sold out of them already.
Yeah. Green beans with bacon.
Now I have to buy it used as a keep title if I were to rent it, which isn't going to happen until I return the game I'm currently renting, which I haven't returned for months because I just haven't had the time to play it. So I'm just sinking money into GameFly, and I should probably play it at some point.
Might be a good idea.
Because I can't just buy it from them because it's the only copy they have, and I don't think they can get it anymore because those had a low print run.
Green beans with bacon. I'm not a huge fan of green beans, but it makes it a little bit better with bacon. That's actually pretty decent.
Green beans are also better with sufficient flavoring added to it, like butter. But
sweet potatoes, I'm never a fan of. I'm not a fan of sweet potatoes.
I don't hate sweet potatoes, but I can only eat so much of it before I get sick of how sweet it is.
Yeah, not a big fan.
It's too sweet.
I'm not a huge fan of it. I can eat.
And then they make my stomach feel weird after a while, so I stop eating.
I can eat sweet potatoes, but prefer not. But potato salad, I'll eat the shit out of potato salad. That's right.
If you had a choice between a sweet potato or a yam, though, which would you eat?
I think they're very similar, aren't they?
Yeah, but they're also subtly different.
Uh, yeah, I don't know. Maybe yam. I don't know. Three different pies. We had key lime pie, which was really good.
Ah, sweet potato pie. That's actually pretty good, and that doesn't give me the upset stomach like sweet potatoes do, because I think there's other stuff in there that counteracts that.
Yeah. Uh, just one of those easy peasy turkey dinners. But we're gonna have a great show. Show's RPGrinders. We will be starting in about 5 minutes. We're waiting for Breakman to get on in. Usually Breakman is, little late. What the hell's going on here? All right, there we go. Let me send a message to Break. I didn't see him on Twitter, so he should be here. Let's see. Hope everybody had a great Thanksgiving. We made it just in time for Thanksgiving. We got back on Wednesday and Thanksgiving was on Thursday. I didn't do any videos from over there. It was hectic. It was just really hectic. I had family over, played a game called Yes or No. It was fun. Well, that's good, Skodoma. It's always good to get fam over and have a little bit of fun. Yeah, no? Let's see. Yeah, I think we're good. And I see Breakman is in the document, so he should be here any second. We are going to crown the best duo today. Last show of November. And then we'll be getting into... Did you pick up anything for Black Friday, Eric?
I got some games before Black Friday, and then I'm probably gonna buy some stuff on Steam. But the PSN deals were kind of garbage, and the GameStop stuff and Best Buy stuff is kind of garbage.
Yeah, I was gonna get Disco Elysium.
I think I did get one game though. It was also before Black Friday, I think. I got the Sonic Superstars for the Xbox for like $34.
Skodoma said he got a bunch of games on Steam that went on sale. I was going to pick up Disco Elysium for $12, and then what else? There was two others. Skyrim for $8, and then there was one more. I think it was like The Quarry for $17, but I decided not to get any of them. I already have Skyrim on the Xbox. Disco Elysium for $12 was very tempting, but I figured that'll probably go on sale for cheaper later. So got too many games to play anyways, although I didn't really play too much this week, if anything. Street Fighter 6, Diablo 4, Mortal Kombat 1. Oh, that's cool. I'm interested in playing Diablo 4. I really like 3. But I'm gonna wait for that to go way down on price.
Yeah, GameFly had that for like $24. I don't know if they still have copies though.
I think I'll wait. I think I'll wait until they come out with their Ultimate Edition and
with the DLC attached to it.
Yeah,
because they'll do it.
Yeah, it is super fun. I've seen it, and I know how those games play, and they're really, really fun.
Also, I have Game Pass, so it's probably going to be heading Game Pass soon.
Yeah.
And in fact, it's probably one of the first things they're going to do.
Yeah. I'll just wait. I'll wait till it goes cheaper, and I'll buy it. $15, something like that, with all the DLC. But I was real tempted to get Disco Elysium for $12. Hotline Miami was like $5. If you want just a really hard game of that ilk, then there you
I
go.
bought Sekiro on Steam for like $30 because I just realized that it's never going to go below that unless it's going to be like 10 years from now.
Oh, Sekiro?
Yeah.
Yeah, $30 is where it's going to settle.
Mm.
But we'll see. I mean,
they won't bring it down by half that until like they're ready to cut the price down to actually.
I'm actually surprised Sekiro wasn't one of the cheaper games. Because I remember getting Elden Ring for like $20, and you can't get that game less than 30. But I got it on Black Friday, just like I got Cyberpunk a couple years ago for like $5. I still haven't played that. I gotta play it.
Apparently, Sekiro plays really good if you lock it at 40 FPS. So I'm gonna do that.
Yeah. 40 FPS isn't bad. It should be 60 where it locks, but...
Well, I think it could reach 50 if you have it uncapped, but it's still going to be inconsistent, but it's probably going to be a little bit more consistent on the new Steam Deck OLEDs that came out because they give you about 4 to 5 extra FPS based on the game.
Yeah.
Because it's a little bit more powerful CPU.
What's up, Freak 5?
And then it offers VR support, so that helps too.
Let's get Break on in here. Hang on. Add participantes. Let's go ahead and add Break here. What's up, Freak 5? Nice to have you in here.
Terminator movies for $60 or for $21.
All of them? That's not bad.
All 6 of them, yeah. Of course, this is just a Blu-ray, and none of them are 4Ks.
Yeah, fuck that.
I'm sure you have to pay like $30 each for each 4K version of Terminator that are currently.
I have Terminator. Let's see, what is it? Terminator 2. I have Dark Fate in 4K and another one in 4K. The rest are garbage. What's up, Break? Do we have you, Breakman? Breakman. Bathe her and bring her to me.
Apparently, there's talk that some of the actors are saying that there's probably going to be another Dungeons and Dragons movie.
Well, that's good.
Like, even though they made their money back, but they didn't really make a profit, I'm sure the actors can convince them to write another screenplay.
Breakman, can you hear us?
Because I think the biggest problem was when they released it.
Breakman, do you hear us? Hold on, let me go to chat. I see you trying to talk, Break, but...
What? No, I'm here.
Oh, there you go. There you are.
I wasn't in the room. Sorry.
Oh.
I mean, I could talk. You just probably didn't hear me.
Yeah, I didn't hear you. And now I do. Are you guys ready to rock?
And hearing me is half the battle.
Yeah, hearing you is half the battle. Exactly. Watched Leo last night. It was pretty good. Leo? What's Leo? I have no idea what that is, Freak. All right, you guys ready to rock?
Mm-hmm.
For those about to rock. All right, here we go. And welcome everybody to the less notified RPGrinders. I'm your host, Frank Branches, alongside my trusty cohorts, Eric the Great, Breakman the Bold. Gentlemen, how are you?
Notified.
Definitely, yeah, exactly. How you doing, Eric?
Fine.
Have a good week of mostly non-work.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
His fine sounded more like, "Don't ever fucking talk to me ever again." Goddamn it.
I know. It was like, it's fine, you asshole.
My
Thanks for
allergies
bringing
been
it up.
bothering me, so it hasn't been exactly the greatest, even though I've been enjoying spending my time.
Yeah.
I wish I was doing that to the fullest, because when you feel like you're tired but you're not tired, it sucks.
Yeah.
How about you, Breakman? How was your week?
Busy. Thanksgiving and all. Lots of fun though.
Yeah.
I made the mistake of trying to do some holiday shopping today, though. That didn't go well.
Oh shit! Black Friday shopping.
Yeah, I almost bought the Spider-Man trilogy today, and just I didn't feel like waiting in line because it
What's
was
the Raimi trilogy?
no, not the newest one,
Oh,
MCU trilogy. It was on sale, and I was gonna get it, and I'm like, okay, and then the line was taking forever and ever and ever, and it's getting late.
I think I'll just wait until they.
And I had a show to do, and I was just really annoyed with that.
I'm gonna wait to get that until it's the quadrilogy, because there's still gonna be a fourth movie.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. I'm not big for shopping on Black Friday unless it's like on Amazon, and I was looking through their sales today, and I'm like,
Well, I was trying to get a new Blu-ray player because the one we've got here is broke, and so we got to use my Xbox. I was trying to get a new Blu-ray player, and I was looking around, and they didn't have much of a selection at all. That's why I was disappointed with that.
yeah.
But while I was there, I'm like, I might as well get some of these movies. Oh, Super Mario's $10. Maybe I'll get that. And I saw Spider-Man trilogy, and like, I gotta get this. And the line.
Yeah, I saw the Amazon selling it for $10.
Yeah.
The 4K version, by the way.
Let's get it on Amazon, man. It's Amazon. I mean, you don't even have to leave the comfort of your house, man. You know?
I'm wondering whether or not I should go on Amazon and get that movie.
I didn't honestly think it was going to be as busy as it was because I went later in the afternoon, and we have the internet now. Like we didn't when I used to be in retail sales. Like Black Friday was a nightmare, but now Black Friday is like just
a regular day.
A busy day, but whatever.
Yeah, Freak5 says, yesterday my nephew was carving the turkey and he said, "These are some sexy breast." So stupid.
How old is your nephew? And you should probably talk to him about.
And are you getting him help? That's the question.
Get him some help. Yeah.
Exactly. All right, let's. Oh, he's 16.
Help,
Jesus. Sexy breast.
Fetishizing chicken breast is a problem.
All right, let's get to the news here.
RPG news.
All right, Eric, you are up, sir.
Okay, we got a release date for Arcadian Atlas, which comes out on the 30th. PlayStation 4, 5, Xbox Series XS, and 1, Switch. So, this is that tactical RPG we've been talking about.
Yeah.
And it's going to cost you $30.
$30. Doesn't look like a $30 game, but, you know.
Yeah, and I read the review, and it was basically in the 7s range.
Yeah.
So it's apparently got some issues, but I wonder if they could fix those.
Yeah. Freak says it's that Catholic school education. Exactly. All right, Break, you're up next.
Yeah, I wouldn't know. I never went to a religious school. I couldn't take it.
Oh God.
I wouldn't have been. I wouldn't have done so well. Maybe when I was a little kid, when I was really religious, but like by high school, I just. I probably would blow my brains out. Coming to us live from RPG site. P-Cube announces Class of Heroes 1 and 2 Complete Edition for PlayStation 5, Nintendo Switch, and PC. Let me see. Nintendo Switch and Steam. The games will be available physically in a double pack featuring both games, as well as both games. What? Who wrote the sentence? Games will be available physically in a double pack featuring both games, as well as both games. What?
Yeah, as well as both games.
I think they forgot to delete something.
That's what I think so. Yeah. So this game's coming. Yeah, there we go. That's was this some mobile phone game?
No, they were 2 PSP games.
Yeah, old PSP games.
Oh, that's interesting. And then I definitely want to check that out.
Yeah.
We need more PSP game ports. I mean, where the fuck is my Mega Man powered up, for God's sakes?
I
This
got
is
a
basically a
question.
remastering of that, but like, I wonder if they're gonna do 3 next, because 3 got like a re-release recently, but I don't know what the rights are on that. But it never got a Switch port because they did it back during the PS3 era.
Yeah.
It sounds like it's time to do a remaster then. In PS3 era. That's 2 generations back.
Gaijin Works did it though, and that's Victor Ireland's company, and they haven't done anything since. But like, it took forever for that even to come out. I think it was called like 3G, Classic Heroes 3G.
Yeah. I mean, it's old school dungeon crawling. I like that that type of stuff.
I'm into it. I like this idea.
No, wait, no, they did one. They did. I think it was 2G, not 3G. 3 is the one we never got, but they wanted to do. But maybe if these do well, we can get the other 2 Classic Heroes games.
Yeah, so these are officially called Class of Heroes Anniversary Edition and Class of Heroes 2G Remaster Edition.
Yeah.
Yeah. All right. Anything else on that break?
No, it sounds good. I want more PSP. The PSP was the most overlooked system in the history of. I should say most overlooked. Because the Vita is the most overlooked.
Yeah, the Vita was a great system too.
Most underappreciated, I think. PSP.
I think both of those, PSP and the Vita, were great systems.
Capcom, where is my powered up remaster?
Exactly. Where is it? Fuck's sake.
Yeah.
Or both them and Master Hunter X.
Yeah, like that's the best version of Mega Man X.
Hell, even if it doesn't make sense, give us that power, or give us powered up, give us Hunter X, and give us Ultimate Ghouls and Ghosts all in one package.
Yeah, there you go.
Yeah, that's not happening.
Yeah. All right, let's go on to the next.
Probably like in 10 years, they'll probably repackage all of them together and then sell it to us, and then the next generation.
Or they'll package. You'd probably be better off packaging Ultimate Ghouls and Ghosts with like a Ghouls and Ghosts collection.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That is like, where's the legacy collection for that series?
Ghouls and Ghosts collection for the people who like to hammer their phones.
Yeah. Well, let's go on to the.
You could port it to mobile as well, and people can smash their phones.
Yeah. All right, let's go on to the next story about Zoraya, Age of Shattering, marches forth on March 7th, 2024 for PC. It's going to cost $24.90. Hold on a second. Did you need something? Oh, okay. Well, I'm doing a show right now, sweetheart. I don't know if you knew that. Okay. $24.99. It will support English and Chinese languages, though they're exploring other languages after it launches. So, just PC for now. I'm sure it'll come out on consoles soon enough, but looks okay. I mean, not much gameplay on the trailer, but Diablo clone. Kind of looks like a Diablo clone. So, I mean, could always use more of that, right, Breakman?
Yeah, more. Yes.
Yeah. Scodum is exiled. Son of a bitch. All right, next story, Eric.
Next story is Cyberpunk 777 Ultimate Edition, which is basically just the current gen version, but as a retail package. And if you haven't bought on PC yet, it includes the DLC. So it's like that. Just that and the current gen with the DLC.
Yeah.
And it comes out the 5th of December.
Yeah. I am going to wait, and I already have the base game. I'll just wait till...
I'll just have to download the free upgrade.
Yeah.
And buy the DLC when it's on sale later if I like it enough.
Yeah, exactly. That's exactly right. All right. Breakman, next story.
We up to Enclave?
Yep, Enclave.
Okay.
Wait, I'm not done yet. It's weird, though, because the PS5 version, for some reason, due to Sony's weird-ass policy that they didn't bother explaining, the PS5 is going to have a download code for the DLC instead of being on the disc. It's weird.
Yeah. All right, anything else, Eric?
They manufactured it, and it was like a screw-up in manufacturing, like they forgot. or something. And they're like, we'll just
they'd have to make another SKU, and they're not going to want to do that. So
yeah, so they can download it. Yeah, we'll do that. Pump some.
Yep. All right, Eric. Anything else?
Nope.
All right, Breakman.
It's sort of like the Metal Gear Solid collection on Switch. Like it's got the original, but all the solids you have to download.
Yeah.
Oh.
For the namesake of the collection. Like, yeah, they could have just not given us Metal Gear 1 and 2 Solid Snake and just given us the Solid games, but no, you're gonna download the games that take the least amount of space, and those are gonna be on the cart, and then you have to download the rest.
I know. What's the rest? Is it like one big empty? Like the cart's just.
The only reason I could think they did that is because all 3 games combined with the Solid series would not fit on there.
Probably, I can imagine that. Especially the third one, it gets really big. In the second one, the videos in the second one, oh my god. Anyways, coming to us live from RPG site, Enclave HD releases for PlayStation 5 on December 5th. Oh, that's really soon.
Freak 5 is exiled, son of a bitch.
I think the game's already on PC and Switch, so PS5 version gets out that day.
We talked about this game. I think we have.
Yeah.
Enclave, yeah. This is...
It's a game they should have remade instead of remastered because it looks dated as shit right now.
Yeah, it looks bad. Looks really bad. All right. I guess it's my turn. Anything else on that break?
No, that's it.
All right. Nippon Ichi Software announces roguelike strategy RPG Bar Stella Abyss, set to release on February 29th for the PS5, PS4, and the Nintendo Switch. So,
and apparently you can make alcoholic drinks and then you can bring them into battle and then potentially get drunk as a result of drinking them, even if it gives you a buff.
Wow. Okay.
I wonder if drunkenness could work in your favor, though. So yeah, if you're a drunken boxer, yeah. I wonder if that makes you stronger.
I mean, like if it plays out like Drunken Master, that would be kind of cool. You know, like the more you drink, the more badass you get. But
fuck yeah, I want to see him like wheelbarrow.
It says 300 types of cocktails, so you got to drink them all, like Pokemon. Drink them on.
Drink them on. Yeah, there you go.
Gotta drink them all. Drink them on.
Drink them on. Wow. I have no idea. I'm looking at, like, there really isn't much to the gameplay.
They just announced it. That's why.
Yeah. So we'll have to wait for more gameplay footage. All right, Eric. Next story.
Next story is Break should do this one, shouldn't we?
No, we're not gonna torture Break today.
Okay.
We'll give him a break.
I'll tell you.
If you want, I'll do it. It's fine. Coming to us from RPG site, Atelier. Is it Atelier or Atelier? Have we decided yet on that one?
Atelier.
I think it's Atelier, but you could say it either way.
Okay. I'm just gonna. You know what? I'm gonna randomly call it whatever I feel like. Atelier. Lesriana. Okay. Forgotten Alchemy and the Polar Knight Liberator receives a Western. What? Forgotten Alchemy and the Polar Knight Liberator? Like, is that Santa Claus or something? You know, the Polar Knight. Oh, never mind. The new installment of Atelier series is considered a mainline title. It recently launched in Japan on September 23rd.
I don't know how, because it's a gacha game.
A dual protagonist story of 2 main characters, Resna and Valeria. They both have their own separate parties, plus many characters from past Atelier games make an appearance in this new title, including...
Yeah, that's the gacha element.
Yeah. And blah, 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 all story and character elements, not that we feel like talking about. Moving on.
And that's it. All right, Eric.
I mean, there's a lot to the story, so I'm going to post it in chat.
And the game will be dead within a year, because probably.
Yeah, of course it will.
Well, if they stop bringing us games we can't pronounce, like that, you know, that would help. Just saying.
Oh, yeah, you can't pronounce.
Yeah.
Okay, fine. Just because I can't pronounce them.
All right, Eric, since you passed up your turn.
Summoner's War Sky Arena launches on Steam in January 2024. So I guess whenever it gets approved. But it got a PvP mode, and it's a free-to-play strategy RPG. And that's probably really known. There are no pictures here. So
I don't even have any
what
pictures. I was gonna say I don't even have any pictures. All right.
There's a space where a picture should have been, but it didn't load in for whatever reason.
All right, my turn. This comes to us from Gamatsu. Tsukihime, a piece of blue glass moon, launches in summer 2024 in the West. So, visual novel. So there you go. It'll only cost for a physical version of $79.99.
Yeah, $80, which is steep for visual.
That's really steep.
But I am willing to pay that price.
You're willing to pay that price
so that Aniplex continues to put them out.
Oh my god! But still, that's like wow.
$80,
That'd be
Eric.
steep third-party game for a AAA title, you know?
Yeah, that's a lot of money for a visual novel.
Compared to what you'd be paying for the limited editions in Japan, it's actually a bargain.
Ugh.
I mean, I'm not telling you not to have to spend your money. You spend it any way you want.
I am. Don't spend your money on that.
Frank will condemn you. I won't.
Yeah. Wow, $80, man, for a visual novel. But hey, I understand what you're saying.
I just do kind of hate that Aniplex is doing what it thinks it can do, or at least what it did in the past. Because Aniplex doesn't even make physical releases in the West that much anymore for anime. So for them to do this to visual novels is just kind of like you haven't learned your lesson.
Yeah. All right, Eric. Yeah, do the last story.
Last story is from RPG site, or no, Gamatsu actually. Tales of Three Kingdoms: The Mortal World, 2D, 2.5D turn-based RPG, and based on the title, sounds like it's going to be a Romance of the Three Kingdoms style story. Let's see. It's set during Three Kingdoms period. But the game's protagonist is Dofu, and he's just the dude I guess we're seeing in the picture here. It looks like it's got some Suikoden based combat.
Yeah. $80, the game better play itself. Breakman, yeah. I was gonna say
is an auto advanced text mode.
Either that, have a coupon for a free free BJ in Thailand or some
free
shit.
Happy ending, maybe. Yeah. All right.
Holy shit!
Usually in Japan, visual novels cost are based almost or for physical releases at least, are based almost entirely on character length, because the longer the game is, the more expensive it seems to get.
Yeah. All right, there is the news. We completed the news, y'all.
And this is probably due more to the fact that voice acting is expensive. They need to cover that expense.
Yeah. All kinds of Black Friday sales going on now. I didn't pick up much of anything. I was going to pick up Disco Elysium for $12, and I saw they had Skyrim on the PS5 for $8. What else? The Quarry for like $17, and just stuff like that, but nothing super. I don't know, nothing super major.
I wanted to go to other places other than Best Buy, but if I waited in line, I'd still be there.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah, I know.
That was my experience with Black Friday today. Ugh.
Yeah. Don't miss those days, man. I kind of liked it when like Amazon kind of stepped in. Because then, like, I didn't have to leave the house, and I could still get great deals, and they'd be here in, like, a day or two, stuff like that. But I know Amazon's the devil, too, but holy fuck, Black Friday sucked, man. Fuck that. Yeah. Anybody got any...
a lot of good deals,
Yeah, you know what? It's not like in times past where you could get a TV for $100 or...
Well, I mean, there were TVs for $100, but they weren't, like, getting good TVs, but
Right.
I did find some for $100. At least
Well,
one.
I mean, like a big screen TV for like, I remember getting. I don't know if you guys remember. It was like a few years ago, but I stayed in line, and I got a TV for like $200. That was like pretty good. Lasted me for a long time before I got my new one. But what are we doing here? Freak says I saw an article about how people are using a trinket in MK1 to cheese the hardest boss. The trinket gives them a fart attack. Wow. Okay.
You
You
see a
said,
video of every character farting.
well, I guess. Hold on. Let's see. I didn't see it, Freak. Maybe it hasn't come through yet, but wow. Okay. No other homie discounts. Anything that you saw for sale, Eric? That was of particular interest.
Other than the stuff I mentioned, which might still be on sale based on websites, but I picked up Sonic Superstars for $35 on Amazon, and there's a couple things on Steam that I wanted to get that are almost always on sale though. But so this is just an excuse for them to be on sale again. There's a couple things I wanted to get, but they aren't on sale, which is annoying. But I did get Sekiro for $30, and I mentioned this earlier, but I got the Lords of the Fallen for $50, which is normally $70, so that was worth the price, I think.
I remember this video now, Freak 5. It's pretty funny. It's Mortal Kombat farting attack.
Game. You get Redfall for $10 at Best Buy.
Mm-hmm.
Redfall for 10.
They just want to get rid of them at this point.
I'm surprised they're like, here's a $5 coupon. Please take this game.
I know. I wonder if they have that on Amazon cheap. Hold on, let me look. Come on, I know it's Black Friday. Redfall. Well, you said the game was. I mean, it'd probably be worth
for $10,
like
I guess.
$10.
It's probably nice. Yeah, you know what? It is kind of worth $10.
I'm not spending no.
From what I've heard, there've been a lot of updates and it made it a lot better.
I'm hoping PSN's end of the year sale is better than their Black Friday deals.
69. Jesus.
Did you guys get a pop up in chat too? Or?
Yeah.
First time chatter. Yeah.
It's a bot.
Yeah. No promotions here. Inexplicable PM. How dare you?
They're a bot. You can't talk to them.
I know.
You're better off purging them from the chat.
Well, whatever. They'll go away.
Got mod power, just do it.
They'll go away. they'll eventually go away. Yeah, there's lots of sales, but nothing super great. I did see. I think it was God of War for $40. The new one, Ragnarok. So that's actually a decent deal, but I don't know. All right.
I'm seeing, for instance, like the Nintendo sales are pretty much the same as they were last year. Like Breath of the Wild again for $40.
See, if it was Tears of the Kingdom for $40, I'd have been all over that.
I think I saw Breath of the Wild for $30 at Walmart.
At Walmart? Oh, Breath of the Wild. Yeah, not Tears of the Kingdom. No deals on Tears. That sucks. I was kind of hoping for that, but whatever. I wonder if they still have Redfall for $10
I think
at
Mario
Best Buy.
Odyssey was also $30 at Walmart.
Did you ground him, Scotoma? Just saying.
Yeah.
This is what you get for beating me. Next time you beat me, it's another day you're grounded.
Looks like they still got it on the Xbox. Wonder if I can do. I wonder if they have the PS5 version. Hold on. Callisto
I want to buy Street Fighter 6, every time they release a Street Fighter, there's always another edition around the corner. So like, I'll just wait until the season pass shit's all over, and they add all the characters to the next edition of the game that they release.
Like I want to play Street Fighter 6 and Mortal Kombat, but I've got so many. I've got a backlog of games as it is.
Yeah.
I bought Black Friday games last year. I have not even touched yet. So.
Mm-hmm.
I know and that's how they kind of they don't really don't care. It's just extra money for them, you know. It's
As long as they get your money, they don't care. Right?
Yeah, and they don't give a shit. But yeah, I've got so many.
Should care because they want people to play their games, but nobody else does.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, and I told you already picked up Jedi Survivor, like, and some other game for like $25 on used from GameFly. Like that was even way before Black Friday.
I mean, I could get Redfall for $10.
Yeah.
I don't know. I don't know. Redfall for $10.
It's not bad for $10. I think it's worth it. It's just as a generic shooter. I mean,
I got it in my card, but in my cart. But let's see. We'll see if I can find any other.
Oh yeah, I got Lords of the Fallen for essentially free because of my Thanksgiving or my Giant Eagle gift cards that I used to buy Best Buy gift card, and I just bought it off of there because that's what it was selling for, $50.
It's too bad you didn't have extra money, Break, because you could have got a PS5 with Spider-Man 2 for, regular price.
$500.
Yeah. $500. I mean, I can get, look at this Black Friday deal. $55 for Starfield. So you save a whopping $15. Ooh. Purple controller for what is it? $50. That's not too bad. Hogwarts Legacy for $40. That's not terrible. Breath of the Wild already. And a bunch of other shit. Gran Turismo 7 for $40. I guess that's okay.
Yeah, like I'm still seeing like Donkey Kong Country for $40 and Link to the Past or was it not Link to the Past? Link's Awakening for $40. It's the same sales as last year. Are we supposed to have better sales?
$35 for Ragnarok is pretty tempting. That's pretty tempting. I don't know. All right, let's continue on here. Let's go to what we've been playing.
Inquiring minds want to know.
All right, Break. What have you been playing this week?
This week mostly Dungeons 4. It's a time-consuming game for me because I like to take my time when I'm playing like a RTS because I'm that weirdo who likes to make a massive army, like build up my resources and just absolutely come down and crush my opponent. When I could beat the game in like 20 minutes, it takes me like 2 hours.
Yeah.
But yeah, it's a fun game. And then more Starfield. But like I said, I've been busy with Thanksgiving and prep for Thanksgiving this week, so not that much.
Yeah. All right, Eric. What about you?
Just been playing more of The Last Faith. I beat the game and discovered that the game doesn't have a New Game Plus option right off the bat because apparently that was a stretch goal, which I don't know why you made it a stretch goal. It should have just been part of the game, but I guess they made it a stretch goal knowing it would probably be met. And they wanted to get out a game in a time frame, which didn't allow them to put it in before they released it. So they did it that way. But so I'm just gonna wait until that happens so we can go after the rest of the achievements and the third and true ending of the game because I'm not replaying the game again from scratch to get that other ending and the other achievements I didn't get. So there'll be a review of that soon. I didn't get around to reviewing anything for the audio feed, but I did play and beat Super Mario RPG, so that's another thing you can look forward to.
All right. Freak says, I've been playing more Super Mario Wonder. And you have to flaunt your shit right in front of us, don't you, Freak 5? I see how you are, you son of a bitch. Final Fantasy, what is this?
See,
16?
I didn't play that game out of respect of Frank and Break because they'd be angry if I also played it.
I know.
No, it's okay. You can play.
You can play whatever you want,
I'll
Eric.
hold my hostility in.
I know. We'll just pretend we don't hate your guts.
I'm trying not to
Final Fantasy.
I should play that over the weekend or something else or watch a bunch of anime. I don't really what I want to do for the next 2 days of my 5-day weekend.
Yeah. Final Fantasy 16 for $40 looks like a good deal. So there you go.
The game's only worth $20 in my opinion.
Well,
I
then
didn't
I'll
hate
wait.
it, but like it was the most disappointing game of the year for me because it could be so much better.
Yeah. Well, I played pretty much nothing all week. I mean, before I went on vacation, I played that shitty game Agony, which is agony. We talk about games that are too dark. I mean, it's just really dark and sucks. Let's see. I'm using sweet DoorDash money. That's how I paid for it. Graphics on Diablo 4 is amazing, Skodoma says. Yeah, I mean, it looks really
Freak,
good.
are you making enough money that you can offset the cost of gas being spent?
Of course.
Yeah, he didn't say how long it took him. I'm guessing 5 years of doing that. Though.
5 years.
DoorDash has been around for 5 years.
I don't know.
Yeah, probably.
He started DoorDash actually.
Oh.
He started DoorDash.
Yeah, we learned he's the founder of DoorDash.
Yeah. All right. Let's see what else. Yeah. So I didn't get to play much. I just got to a little bit of Agony. I'm still stuck at the very beginning. I have no idea what to do. It's not an intuitive game by any stretch. Graphically, it looks like junk, and I'm glad I only paid $2 for it. So did I play any casino games? Yeah, of course I did. Didn't win anything this year like I did last year.
Castlevanias?
What's that?
You find Castlevania games?
None of them, Eric. And I looked at 4 or 5 casinos that I was
there
at.
Somewhere, but I guess it's in like maybe it's like down the strip or something.
I went to 5 different casinos.
Casinos and maybe not like in a bar or the airport or something like that, because there are casinos literally in every place around there. There are machines in literally every place around there.
On the strip, I didn't see any Konami properties like Castlevania or anything like that. So I averaged 20 an hour. I've gotten close to 30, 40 sometimes.
What I was saying.
No, I didn't. I don't listen to you, Breakman.
I'm just kidding.
Son of a bitch.
Kidding.
How dare you, Breakman? I did play some casino games though, Freak 5. I ended up playing a little bit of blackjack, a bunch of slot machines.
Economical for Freak to get like an pure electric car to do door dashing.
Yeah, Skodoma says he paid $2 for a game, still wants his money. If you played Agony, you'd probably want your money back too, Skodoma. I mean, I think already I got my $2 worth, but it's
maybe that's why it's called Agony, because you're in agony over the money you spent, even if it was only $2.
Oh, it's pretty bad. It's pretty bad. I'm not gonna lie. I fill my gas tank once a week, make over 200 after gas every week. That's not bad, Freak 5. Not bad. All right.
My bad.
Yeah. Let's move on to reviews here.
RPGrinders reviews.
All right, Breakman, do you have any reviews this week?
Could I review this week? I've saw a couple things. Let me think about it. I need to think about it.
All right, Eric.
I got a review of Scott Pilgrim Takes Off, which is a Netflix anime series, and it is not a straight adaptation. It's more of a retelling entirely, because a lot of people on the internet were butt mad over the fact that it's not a one-to-one retelling of the original graphic novel and or film, depending on what your preference is.
Oh, dear God. People on the internet are butthurt. Oh, my God.
And because people who are angry about the culture war and wokeness will probably be upset that Ramona Flowers is actually the main character for the show. And even though the title of the show pretty much clues you in, what else do you think taking off means? But it's a good show, and it answers the problem I had with the original story in the first place, where sure, it was about Scott and his growth as a character, but Ramona and the other supporting cast didn't get as much growth, and this adaptation allows them to have that growth. And if you think about it a certain way, it's actually more of a sequel to Scott Pilgrim. And in fact, that you probably should read the graphic novel or see the live-action movie before you watch this, because if you could see it as a companion piece, then you might be able to appreciate it more. Instead of getting, like, I don't know. I think I'm tired of King Baby Duck, honestly, because he was one of those people that were angry. I don't know. Maybe he's cooled down and he's realized he actually enjoys it. But seeing him initially get pissed off of it, and he just made me roll my eyes.
Red Dead Redemption 2 for 20. That's not bad.
So I'm giving this show 9.5.
Yeah, that's pretty good, Eric. What are you talking about, Freak 5? Freak 5's talking about jerking off in San Diego or some shit. I don't know.
That's South Park, man. That's a South Park song.
Assassin's Creed Valhalla for 15. That's not a bad price. I'm just looking through deals as we go here.
Where are you seeing? Where it is on?
Best Buy.
Best Buy. Okay.
Yeah. Valhalla for 15. That's not terrible. Let's see. I'm gonna did you find your reviews?
I actually did remember what I wanted to review.
All right.
Blue Beetle movie.
Blue Beetle. Yes, I've been wanting to watch that too.
So you haven't watched it yet?
I have not, but you
go
ahead.
The beginning of it because I rented the theater late, so I missed I don't know how many minutes of the movie.
Yeah, you can go ahead. Far Cry 6 for 15.
I'll wait until you see it because it's on HBO Max and you can see it. But I'll just say, of the last DC movies I've seen, Black Adam and Flash, this one's far superior.
Wow. Okay, that's high praise.
It's not Shazam quality, but it's still a lot better than Black Adam and the Flash.
Yeah. Yeah. Well. Okay. I'm gonna
definitely should watch it.
I'm gonna do a real quick review of Gamera Rebirth. It's the animated series, six episodes on Netflix.
Of the kaiju Gamera.
Yes, Gamera.
There's an anime for that?
Yeah.
Gamera Rebirth is a live action movie, isn't it?
No, this is the animated series.
There's this.
And
there is a new live action movie though, I think.
I don't know of that, but I know of this one. It's 6 episodes long, and it's okay. It kind of reminds me.
Was that and I misunderstood it as a film, and it wasn't apparently.
It kind of reminds me of Stranger Things in a way. You know, it's got that same setup, bunch of kids, and you know they're going around and they're figuring things out about Gamera, and it had kind of a depressing ending, but I don't know. They kind of made up for it in a lot of ways. It's pretty good. I think it's well above average. I'm gonna give it a 7.5 out of 10. I think it's worth watching. So yeah. So there you go.
Okay, I want to watch that, and I want to watch the new Pluto anime. That's like heavily inspired by Osamu Tezuka's Astro Boy series and other series that he's done.
There was something else I wanted to watch on Netflix too. That was a horror animated series. Looked good, but whatever. Yeah, Breakman. He is making a comeback. Gamera. It's pretty good. I mean, it's modern. I mean, it tells a modern story. So, lots of kaiju action, which is cool.
I can't wait till next Friday because I am gonna see Godzilla -1.
Ooh, I heard good things about that. I'm jealous too, man. I gotta wait till
Thursday because they might show it the day before.
Yeah, I am jealous too. That looks really good. All right, let's go to everybody's favorite segment.
What is it?
Stinko of the week.
All right, Breakman. Your
I got a
stinker.
few. Let me load up my phone here. I'm gonna start with this one that I just read before I started the show because this whole thing just sounds completely not real to me. A 68-year-old disabled hunter shot a woman while she was walking her dog in Wisconsin after mistaking the pup for an antlerless deer.
Oh.
The doe, you mean?
The hunter fired his rifle from his vehicle, hitting the 47-year-old woman in her abdomen. She was walking on private property in the community of whatever this was. The woman was rushed to the med flight to a nearby hospital. It isn't clear what her condition is, but officials said she was being treated. The dog was not hurt. It remains to be seen if the hunter's going to be press charges against him. Of course, the people, the officials instead, the cops said that, it's important that people wear protective coloring and stuff like that so that this doesn't happen to them, on their own property. So let's blame the victim who was, okay, so let's just sum this up. He's a disabled man and he's allowed to shoot from his car. He sees what he thinks is this is an old woman with a small dog, and he thinks this is a deer with no antlers on it.
Yeah, it's
still
ridiculous.
He misses that and shoots the woman. Did he think a woman was walking a deer? Like, none of the story holds up. It just no. There's no way this was an accident if this is real. Just period.
I tend to agree with that. Maybe there was some sort of beef with the woman. Break. I would definitely ask questions, and I would definitely press charges if I was a DA there for a plethora of things.
You gotta protect yourself. You gotta wear bright yellow clothing and stuff like that during hunting season. She was on her own property, for fuck's sake.
Yeah, no.
Cops worse.
Yeah, she don't have to do that. And besides, if he's trying to shoot deer on private property, isn't that a charge in itself? You can't just shoot deer on private property. That's fucking ridiculous.
Okay, the next one we talked a little bit about it when I was talking about the Jeffrey Dahmer miniseries and stuff. There's a woman who's currently in prison for murdering her 2 children, and like all serial killers, she's getting flaunted with love letters and guys who want to marry her and stuff like that, and fathers who say that she would be a good stepmother to their children.
Wow.
# kill me, mommy.
I want those men, those children, taken away from these men immediately. If you're at any point considering wetting your dick is more important than the safety of your children, you shouldn't be a father.
I think that's an understatement there, Breakman. Jesus. Oof.
Next one goes to there was a pool hall incident. I forget where it was, but we talked about trans rights and stuff like that, and how there's the big fight about whether trans kids should play the sport assigned to gender or whatnot. If a trans girl should play sports with other girls. Well, there was an incident, and the reason we say, people like me are saying, we have to fight for them, because if you don't fight for them now, where is it going to stop? So, for instance, there is a pool league. We're talking about pool, 9-ball, such like that. There was a woman who refused to compete with another woman because she was a trans woman, because she somehow has an unfair advantage playing pool.
I've seen women play pool very, very well.
The only thing more ridiculous than this is chess.
I know
We've
chess.
also heard about.
Yeah, which we did hear about.
There's apparently she thinks that being born a man makes you better at pool or something. There was she had the trans woman had an unfair advantage against her, so she refused to play.
The thing with these people is that was never the argument. They just want to have an excuse to hate on them.
Yeah,
they don't like them, so let's just make them an excuse and make it sound semi-reasonable to dumb people.
Yeah.
Yep.
Skonoma says on the deer, the woman that was mistaken for a deer or the dog, she had it coming, not wearing reflective clothing.
Which is,
Yeah. Freak 5 says, yeah, I went hunting with my father-in-law. You can't just shoot deer wherever you want. We didn't see any deer while in the deer stand. We got back into his house, and there was a deer in his front yard. It would have been illegal if he shot it. Yeah, exactly. That's kind of how it goes.
This is a small dog. You thought it was an antlerless deal. Yeah, right.
Come on.
A baby deer?
Yeah.
Little dog.
Yeah.
Yeah, get out of here. And besides the fact there's a woman right there and you're going to take a chance and do what you did?
Right.
Jesus Christ. Hunters
was Mrs. Claus walking the reindeer.
I know, this is the stupidest thing. Breakman,
he saw The Killer on Netflix and he thought he was the world's best sniper.
There's so many, Break, there are so many hunters that do stupid shit like this. Like they'll shoot their partners, mistaking them for a fucking deer. I'm like,
Yeah,
how?
what's his name? Dick Cheney did that, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. Dick Cheney shot somebody with a shotgun in their face. I
And
mean,
the most pathetic thing was he got that guy to apologize for being shot.
yeah.
Just so it'd look good in the press. Like that. Like how pathetic can you be? It's my fault he shot me.
He probably got paid off, so he said that because he.
It was more like he's probably like, I don't want to get you hurt. I don't want you to be bad. Get trouble in the press. Well, I could get in trouble in the press, where I could break your other leg. What?
Right. Or I could just shoot you again, you son of a
I'll
bitch.
shoot you again. Shoot the other side of your face.
Exactly.
And there's moving on. There's some weird rules in Ohio as far as getting allergy medicine, and just the way it's set up is nobody's ever explained it to me before until I spoke to the pharmacist at Costco today, or not today, but earlier in the week. The way it's set up, there's some stupid loopholes where if you don't buy the right amount of medicine within a certain period, you'll go without. And there's nothing you can do.
Messed up.
It's like if you buy like 10 pills and it's in a 15 period, you have to buy like another 5. You can't buy like another pack or something like that, and or you have to wait until the 15 days is over with before you can buy more. It's ridiculous.
Here you can buy however many, but you have to provide ID. That's the thing.
They're doing everything they can to make it easier to own and use a gun anywhere you want, and making it harder to get allergy meds.
Yeah, it's easier to get illegal drugs than it is to get allergy medicine most places. It's fucking ridiculous. What they're trying to do, Break, is to prevent people from making their own meth. And it's like, come on, man. I just want some fucking cold medicine. Let me buy it.
Yeah, you're going off about like meth and stuff like that. But what about like the big, like the big drug pushers, big pharma who are killing people with the opioids?
Yeah.
Like, shouldn't we be worrying about those more than?
Oh no, they don't care about that. They get their kickbacks from them, man. They don't get kickbacks from you. So
you
got to protect that money. We how many times have we talked about it here, Break, man? It's money in politics. And when we say money in politics, it's not just campaign donations. It's behind the scenes bullshit. Like, oh, here's 50,000, and make sure you vote this way.
Clarence Thomas, like he's got all these expensive trips all over the place. He's got some dude paying for his mom's home. His nephew's education. Like these are favors that are being done for him that don't involve them getting direct cash, but they're huge favors. Should be absolutely legal, but whatever.
Or they are big donations. Look at what happened with Justice Thomas, man, and what that billionaire was doing for him. Like there was a lot of money exchanged there. It's ridiculous, but whatever. What else you got, Break?
One last one is one of the biggest superstar groups in history is fighting again. They're at each other's throats again. We thought this was settled with lawsuits and stuff. Now they're like restraining orders, and I forget which way it goes. But one of them, one of Hall & Oates is singing their songs out on stage when he tours, and the other one is pissed off that he's doing it. So they're at each other's necks.
Why can't they just get together and tour and make a shit ton of money? I would go to that tour.
And the one complaining about the other one singing their songs, like. Think about it. Like, if you go to see Paul McCartney, wouldn't you expect him to sing at least one Beatles song?
Yeah, exactly. Exactly, man. You're not gonna.
That's ignorant. Like, you can't expect him not to be singing Hall & Oates songs just because you don't want to be there with him. Like, it's so stupid. It's so stupid.
Yeah. I didn't know they were beefing, man. But I would love to have seen both of them in concert at some point.
They beefed a long time ago, and I thought they'd squashed their beef and everything was good, but. I guess not. I guess things have just been simmering because now it's all lawsuits and everything.
That sucks, man, because they could make a shit ton of money if they toured together,
No, they're good. They could be good together, but no.
I know, and they could make new music. I mean, they're both relatively young for, as far as that shit goes.
Yeah.
I mean, you look at people like Mick Jagger, who's like, what, 82 92 or some shit. Really
Still making music, yeah.
still making music, and from what I hear tell, pretty good music too. I'm not a huge Stones fan, but they're still, Metallica. I mean, those guys are in their mid 60s, still making great music. I mean,
didn't they have a new album come out not too long
yeah,
ago?
not too long ago. It was pretty good too. I enjoyed it, but I don't understand. Like, another band like that, break is Motley Crue. Like they kicked out the lead guitarist Mick Mars, right? And he's been having some issues, some health issues. But instead of being supportive and saying, let's do less tour dates, they fired him and brought in Rob Zombie's guitarist, Johnny Five. Because they're all pals, and it's
That's dick. Like
that's a dick
I
move.
understand when they kicked out shit. What was his name? The lead singer.
Vince Neil.
Vince Neil. When they kicked him out because he was fucking high all the time,
Yeah.
and he was more worried about other shit. And
Yeah.
then the car accident where he killed a friend and he was changed his life and all that. But like that made more sense. This is the guy is sick. He's supposed to be your longtime friend, and what you're gonna do is turn around and kick him out. That's fucked up.
That's what they did, man. And but you know what? Kudos to him, because they wanted Mick Mars to sign a deal where they pretty much cut him out of any royalties and shit. And he's like, "Fuck that! I ain't signing shit. I'm getting my money whether you guys tour or not." And good for him. I mean, I mean, can you imagine? You're part of Motley Crue, one of the biggest bands ever, right? And I mean, got to be in the top 20 biggest bands of all time. And he's he's set for life, and he's gonna be making money whether they tour or not. And but still, that's kind of fucked up. It's like he was the original, the OG. I mean, I don't know, man. I mean, I still go back to that Netflix, The Dirt, which I saw break.
That was a good movie. Yeah.
It was a great movie, and described a lot of what you were talking about, his fateful car drive with the lead singer of Hanoi Rocks, and shit like that. But a pretty good movie. But fuck them for trying to cut Mick Mars out. It's bullshit. So, all right, what else you got, Break? Anything?
Oh no, that's it. Yeah, like I'm not really like a huge Motley Crue fan. Like, I mean, there's a couple okay songs, but the movie's fantastic.
But you can't deny they weren't one of the biggest
I'm
bands.
not saying they're not a big band.
Yeah.
I'm just saying I'm not into their music. But I'm recommending the movie in chat.
Yeah, the movie's good. I mean, I like their music for the most part. I mean, they're not like top 10 favorite band or anything, but I like them okay, But oh man, the bullshit with that band. All right, Eric, your stinko of the week.
My stinko is my Steam account got hacked.
Oh, that sucks, dude.
Yeah. At least I got it restored within the same time frame.
Well, that's
They
good.
fixed it by the end of the day. Yeah.
Mm.
Did they charge anything to your account, or what they do?
No, they just reset my password, so I had to set it up, and now I'm using Steam Guard authentication. I turned that on, so I hadn't used it before.
Well,
So it
good.
sounds like you caught it quick enough then.
Yeah. Well, that's good.
Yeah, it sounds like it probably could have been worse if you didn't catch it so soon.
Yeah, they could have charged all kinds of shit to your account, man. That would have really sucked.
Yeah.
Yeah, explaining that to Steam would have fucking sucked,
Yeah.
Mine is just walking in Vegas sucks, man. I mean, especially now. We went there the day after that big F1 race that they had there. Scotman says Third Eye Blind was great live, but sucked on CD. I got baptized last weekend. Congratulations, Scotama. Yes, it does suck, Breakman. But not that walking sucks in general, but the amount of walking that you have to do in Vegas is crazy. And not only that, the way that F1 was set up there, like they had most of the sidewalks, so you'd have to like make detours like a block back and then over. Oh, it was shitty. It sucked, man. Like my shins started hurting like, probably like an hour into our trip, man. It was fucking crazy. But yeah, walking in Vegas, no bueno. Let's go to happier thoughts here.
Sweet of the week.
All right, Break, your Sweeto of the week.
I've got two. One, my sickly little cat, the one who has really severe issues like kidney and liver issues, got a great review at the vet this week. She's gained a pound in the last year, and none of the things have gotten any worse. They seem to have plateaued, and she seems great. She's defying all expectations.
That's really good, man. There's no expiration dates on cats and dogs and people, so
Yeah,
that's good, man.
yeah, she's a strong little girl. I mean, all the doctors are always surprised when they've seen her, like, because this has been on about 3 years now, and they're always surprised when I see her because her skin's so yellow and stuff.
Yeah, Freak 5 is exiled, you son of a bitch.
But like you can tell in the last year, she's looking a lot more healthy. Like she's gained weight and her fur just seems better. Like she's never once stopped being active. Like, she still runs around and plays all the time. So, yeah. Did you see my Stinko, Frank?
Yeah, I'll read it here. It says, my Stinkos last weekend, one of the people I delivered to gave me a fucking religious comic. Yeah, because that's why I'm driving around for DoorDash. She was in an electric chair. I was thinking electric wheelchair. I was thinking, yeah, because Jesus did so good for your life.
She was in an electric chair, and I was thinking about pulling
I know. Oh, man. Separate dog and state. Separate God and state. Yeah, dog and state. All right. What else you got?
Okay. All right. One other one. Okay, this one's a little weird, I guess. Well, I always wanted to wear like fun earrings, like since I was a little kid, but I was always kind of afraid. And since I'm trying to fight past all my fears and all that stuff, and just trying to be proud, trying to find my pride and stuff like that, I saw some like fun Christmas earrings I wanted to get, and I couldn't decide on what I wanted to get, and it happened to be on sale for buy one get two free.
So you got 3 sets for
That's
one.
a sign I have to buy earrings.
There you go. Now, do you have pierced ears? Are they like the ones that you don't have to put through pierced ears, like just or just?
No. These are like real earrings, not like clip-ons.
Got you. Okay, I'm just making sure.
I've only got one ear pierced, but I've been thinking about getting the other one pierced. Just I'm kind of old now, so I don't know. If I was still in my 20s, it'd be one thing, but I'm in my 40s now, so I don't know.
Freak said, my Sweeto, I got my annual raise, and it was almost double last year's raise. Well, that's good, Freak 5. So instead of 5 cents, they gave you 10 cents. Sweet.
Yeah. It's just the things I've been afraid of doing because I'm afraid of being called gay. So
well,
so
hopefully you're past that break.
Yeah, that's what I'm working to get past.
There you go.
So, yeah.
All right. Anything else, Break?
No, I think it's a big step for me.
That is. That's a huge step, man.
For a lot of people, it probably doesn't sound like a lot, but for me, it feels like a lot.
Yeah.
Oh,
all right. Eric, getting your account back, I see here, is your Sweeto, right?
Mm-hmm.
All right.
I mentioned it already.
Yep. Mine is Vegas is Vegas. It's it's really, really cool. Other than the walking, which I wouldn't have had I don't have a problem walking, if it's normal, like if they don't have it blocked off for the F1 shit and all that, but it's still Vegas, right? Drinking all hours of the night. I think the first day, Bernie, that we got trashed, or was it the second? Oh, the night before we left. we were just drinking after. I mean, it's because the waitress were like actually like there, like on the spot, man. Like you'd say, "Give me this," and like literally like less than a couple minutes later, she'd be there with your drink. I'm like,
your
damn.
Mother got set on fire.
What?
Your mother got hootie.
I have no idea what you're saying.
You went woot woot.
Yeah, but it was fun, and it was a lot of fun spending, time in Vegas with my parents for their 50th anniversary and all that stuff. So, and then Thanksgiving, we got back in time for all the Thanksgiving food and all that shit. So that was, All right. Let's move on to the free for all. If it plays here.
It's a free for all. Little baby. Yeah, it's a free for all. Wow. Suck it.
All right, we're into the finals of our greatest video game duo of all time. I have to pull up the bracket here, which I will in just a second. I have it. Best duo, here it is. I don't know why I didn't do this before. Usually I'm on top of it, but not today. But here we go. Breakman, you want to start us off and let's finish it?
I'll do that in a second.
Okay. Okay.
Okay, so anyway, next tournament. Are we gonna finish it off today? Because this is the last Friday of the month. I think next Friday's.
Yeah, this is it. We got to finish it today.
Are we gonna do a new tournament next month?
Yeah, I was thinking about that. We are, but you know what? After this, we'll discuss. Yeah, let's finish this one, then we'll discuss next week's.
The greatest duos. There are 8 duos left, and we will finish with only one. The most legendary of all gaming duos, Mario and Luigi, are going up against one of the most romantic duos, Cecil and Rosa. The Mario Brothers have been together since, the Mario Brothers game. After Mario stopped being a dick and stopped hurting monkeys and apes. I should say not monkeys, apes. And, Cecil and Rosa, of course, they got married. And one of the most memorable 16-bit RPG endings, just period. Because back then we weren't really used to good endings. We were used to thank you for playing.
Yeah, our base. Yeah, exactly.
Thank you for playing.
Or congratulations.
Congratulations.
You are wiener.
You are wiener. Or like Contra, you'd see like this little helicopter coming towards the screen and then the island blowing up, some shit like that. This real quick animation. Something like that. All right.
Play on the higher difficulty to get a slightly different picture.
Right. Who's going first, Breakman?
You're first.
This is a tough one, man. You know what? I'm gonna put a wrench in things, and I'm gonna say Cecil and Rosa, because Mario and Luigi is the obvious choice, right?
It is. Eric?
Mario and Luigi versus Cecil and Rosa. I'm voting for Cecil and Rosa.
Oh wow, they moved on. I was actually going to go with Mario and Luigi. I mean, they're brothers, and I have a brother, and that's a strong bond. But Cecil and Rosa moved on, so they can go lovey-dovey and continue and rub it in our faces, bastards. Next we have Ratchet and Clank versus Marcus and Dom. So we got the brothers not by blood, and then brothers by circuitry and blood.
Circuitry and blood, yeah.
I don't think Clank has any.
They both give off electrical signals in the place where their head would be, or brain would be. So,
Eric, you can start this one.
Ratchet and Clank.
This one's tough for me. Ratchet and Clank they're one of the few franchises on the PlayStation that I really am jealous that. That and like God of War are the ones that make me most jealous that I can't play on Xbox. And then probably Final Fantasy. I think of that. But Marcus and Dom have such a good relationship, and they're blood brothers. I mean, they're I don't know, they're not related by blood, but you know what I mean when I say blood brothers?
They both shed blood together.
Yeah. Their brotherhood's forged in combat, essentially. That being said, I'm gonna still go with Ratchet and Clank. I think they're a great duo. When you think of Ratchet, you think of Clank, and vice versa. Frank?
Why do I have to be the tiebreaker on this one? This is
not a tiebreaker. Ratchet and Clank's already moved on.
Oh, Ratchet and Clank, then fuck it.
Asking which one you wanted.
It wouldn't have mattered what I wanted, you son of a bitches. That's
Which
what
one do
it.
you want? I want to know.
Ratchet and
Matters-
Clank, son of a bitch.
Okay. It matters to me. Next, we have the cheating duo of Zelda and Link, because God knows there's 50 billion combinations of them, versus the surrogate father-daughter relationship of Lee and Clementine. I am going to go ahead and start this one out. And as many different relationships we have as Zelda and Link, anywhere from loving to platonic to complete strangers. Lee and Clementine have no reason whatsoever to bond like they do, and they have an absolute touching relationship. Lee cares about her like she is his own daughter, even after just meeting her. I gotta go with Lee and Clementine. Frank, you're next.
I'm going with Zelda and Luigi, Zelda and Luigi. Zelda and Luigi.
Yeah.
That's what I'm going for. No, Zelda and Link.
Zelda and Luigi, I like this. This is a new one. Tell me more.
Yeah,
Eric,
Zelda
you're
and
next.
Link.
Zelda Link versus what was the other one?
Lee and Clementine. Walking Dead.
Zelda and Link.
What about Luigi, though? Is this a love triangle now? What's going on? I thought, like, Luigi was hooking... What? Well, no, wait. Who's Luigi hook up with? In the movies, it's the princess, but in this, it's... In real life, does he even have a girl? A girlfriend? Does he have a boyfriend? What does Luigi have?
People will make the assumption that he and Daisy are a couple, but we don't know that for sure.
Oh. Well, they're a crappy couple. Like, there's no affection whatsoever. They've even seen in the same room together. Next, we have The Prince and Elika from the, I think it was 2008 Prince of Persia. I mean, a game that was built on bonding between the two characters, versus the Chief and Cortana, whose bonding was built in combat. Sort of like the blood brothers of Marcus and Dom. And he's supposed to be the man, she's supposed to be the machine, but she comes off as more human, he comes off as more machine, and they really balance themselves out, and she brings out the human in him. Later, you'll see that later on. Not really in the first game, but you just see it. Frank, you can start this one.
I want to say Cloud and Tifa just so I can have an image of Tifa every fucking week, but man, Prince and Elika's...
Tifa and, are hooking up with Luigi and Zelda?
Yes,
So-
exactly, Cloud and Tifa.
They're double dating.
How about Prince and Luigi? No, I'm kidding. I'm gonna go with Prince and Elika. They have what seems like more of a relationship than Cloud and Tifa. Like I said, I would pick Cloud and Tifa because Tifa's the best looking of all these characters. But we're not going based on looks here. We're going based on relationship. So
Based
it's
on
Prince and
relationship
Elika.
Cloud's mostly indifferent to her, it seems.
Yeah.
But with Prince and Elika, like their relationship, we see it blossom over the entirety of one game, whereas, you know, they go from total strangers, and she really does not like him. Essentially, she can't stand him at first. To Chief and Cortana, who basically, you know, they start off as teammates, but you see that by the end, it's an unrequited love, essentially, a love story that can never be, because they can never truly be together. So, to make your decision harder, Frank.
Prince and Elika. It's Prince and
Elika?
Elika. Yeah.
Eric?
Same.
Damn, I was going to go with the Chief and Cortana because their relationship is beautiful.
Even though Cloud and Tifa is in this round, not Chief and Cortana.
Such a great relationship. That's okay. Prince and Elika do have to. They build a
Breakman.
relationship over the game.
Breakman.
That leaves us down to 4 couples.
Breakman.
It
was
and
Prince.
Elika.
Would you shut up for just a second? It was Prince and Elika versus Cloud and Tifa. Right?
What are we talking?
Oh no,
Why
it's
am I-
Chief and Cortana. I see. Wow. Okay. I thought Cloud and Tifa was. Never mind. I fucked up. It's still Prince and Elika for me.
Okay, that's fine. That leaves us down to 4 couples. We have Cecil and Rosa versus Ratchet and Clank. Eric, you can start this one out.
I'm gonna vote for Cecil and Rosa again.
Ooh, that's a good one. I mean, they do over the course of the game, like at certain points, she gets poisoned, and you do see how much Cecil cares for her. Everything stops to go rescue her. That being said, like Ratchet and Clank are a duo to me. Like they can't be separate. Whereas Cecil and Rosa, like they can go their separate ways at certain parts and stuff like that. And we've seen like Clank try to go alone, and it just didn't work out very well. I gotta go Ratchet and Clank. So Frank, you're the tiebreaker.
You know what? I'm gonna also pick Ratchet and Clank. I think you can't have one without the other, right?
Yeah, that's kind of how I feel too. Ratchet and Clank move on. Next, they are going to be going up against the winner of Zelda, Luigi, and Link, Triple, versus the Prince and Elika. Who started that one? I think I started this one. Shit. Okay. I know I voted against them before, but it was only because they were going up against Cortana and Chief. But Prince and Elika, I really like. I talked about it every time we talk about this game. There's a fucking talk button. Like the point of this game is to build the relationship between the two. I mean, and like you see how annoyed she is with him, and he just keeps trying and keeps getting her to warm up to him, you know. And by the end, they really care for each other. I gotta go Prince and Elika. Frank, you're next. Prince and Elika versus Zelda and Link, and all the cheating ways they have. She's cheating on him with Luigi.
I'm going with Zelda and Link just to put Eric on the spot. I want him to be on the spot.
Zelda and Link and who again?
Zelda, Link, and Luigi versus Prince and Elika.
Prince and Elika.
Oh, the Prince and Elika move on in a huge upset.
Wow.
That is a huge upset. The truffle. Is that how it pronounce it? Truffle?
The truffle. The truffles. The truffles.
That leaves us with wow, this is a surprising final two right here. Ratchet and Clank versus the Prince and Elika. Frank, you can start this one.
Whew, this is a tough one because Prince and Elika is an underrated relationship, but we're not going based on underratedness. We're going based on best. I'm gonna go with Ratchet and Clank. I think that's a duo for all times. I think it's worthy. I'm going with Ratchet and Clank.
Eric?
Prince and Elika again.
Oh, damn it! Why did you do this to me? This is
it's all up to Breakman, so we can blame Breakman at the end of this thing.
Just Ratchet and Clank, like Frank said, they're a duo. Like they go together. They're peanut butter and jelly. Like they're okay to apart, you know, but they go much better together. Actually, I disagree. I personally prefer peanut butter without jelly, but no, you know, it's a metaphor.
Ebony and Ivory.
And Prince and Elika like literally build their relationship together, and they need each other. He cannot get through the game without her, literally. And it actually has a twist ending because of the events of the game, because of how much he falls in love. At the beginning of the game, they're strangers. He's just out for glory and himself. She is out to save. I forget what she was trying to do. Actually, I forget what their goal was, honestly. But I remember in the end, came down to her. She had to sacrifice herself, and he didn't like that, so he undid it to bring her back to life, which fucked everything up. And they had to answer what happened in DLC, which I'll never know because I never played the DLC. I'm still stalling for time because I don't know how I'm going. Yeah.
This is easy, man. Come on.
This is not easy, but Ratchet and Clank versus Prince and Elika. Who is the better duo? He does the fighting, she does the saving. He does the jumping around, she does the saving. Ratchet and Clank mostly rides on the back. I mean, what's he do? He
provides weapons. He provides all the weapons.
He provides all the weapons, yeah. And
Fixes them.
good weapons. Shit, this is a really hard one. Two strangers who fall in love? Versus, two, brothers from different manufacturers.
I love it.
I'm going to go for Ratchet and Clank.
Yes!
As much as I love Prince and Ellica, Ratchet and Clank, like they need each other. Like they do. They don't work together. Work
I
well
knew
without each
it.
other. Ratchet does the shooting. Clank does the, hey, here's a big boom boom, like you said.
I knew it. It's Ratchet and Clank.
And he's got that goddamn disco ball gun. Fucking.
It could only go this way, right? I mean,
I'm fine with either.
Yeah. Ratchet and Clank is a great duo, man. That's. I think we did good, man. That kind of a dark horse.
It was almost a huge upset. Like nobody would have saw like Prince and Ellica coming, but still.
It was up to you, Breakman. I mean, you had the power, and you just.
I don't feel good about my decision. I just don't.
You don't feel good
about it.
about
Cry myself to sleep.
How funny. Well, now that that's over, we need to discuss next month's tourney. Eric, what is your suggestion?
I'd rather not determine at all, honestly. I want to get back to free-for-all topics.
Well, how about half of the month we do a mini tourney? And I've got a suggestion. Okay.
Let's do a 32-team tourney. That way we'll end the year. We'll do like the first. How many weeks are there? 4 or 5.
It's like 4 weeks left.
I mean, I'm just talking about Fridays, personally. I mean, specifically Friday. There are 5 Fridays. How about we do the first 3 weeks is a tournament, and then
the
15th it'll be short.
Yeah.
So we'll probably have time for do a free for all then too.
Let's
22nd, 29th we'll have total free for all.
Yeah, I agree. And I think what we should do is the greatest holiday movie of all time.
Ooh, okay.
Yeah. I think we should do that. We could only do 32. That would be fine, right? Break?
Yeah.
All right.
Greatest holiday movie. What do you think, Eric?
Yeah, that's fine.
Freak said worse, but
I thought you were gonna give you a suggestion. Okay, we're doing that then.
Yeah.
All right.
I think we should do that. I think doesn't that sound okay? Break?
Yeah, that's fine. Next year we can do like worst Hollywood or worst holiday movie. I nominate Christmas of the Cranks.
Oh God.
It's one of the worst movies I've ever seen.
Shit. There's so many.
Yeah.
So many bad ones. Christmas Story, horrible. What else?
It was good the first like 100 times I saw it.
What was that other one?
5 billion times, and I'm really tired of it.
Oh, what's the one with Jimmy Stewart? What the hell's the name of that movie?
White Christmas?
No, it's like one of the most.
Oh, you're talking about Wonderful Life.
Yeah, It's a Wonderful Life.
I was thinking Bing Crosby for some reason. I don't know.
No. It's a Wonderful Life is on that list.
You said
Horrible.
Jimmy Stewart and Bing Crosby was I was thinking. I do not know why.
Yeah, next year we'll do that. And what I mean by holiday movie is any of them. You know, I mean, unless you just want to stick to Christmas break. I don't know.
No, I mean there's not many other holiday movies I can actually think of though.
Oh, I could think of plenty.
Nights.
Jack Frost, Thanksgiving or Thanksgiving, which we just watched.
Oh, okay. So not just Christmas, so Thanksgiving and okay.
Yeah.
So all through the whole month of December and of November.
I guess. I mean, we could do it.
Are there any Kwanzaa movies?
I don't think so, man.
Only Hanukkah movie I can think of is 8 Crazy Nights.
Well, you could go with the Babadook.
Or maybe the South Park movie.
The South Park movie. We're talking about. I guess we are talking about best. Well, I mean, Breakman, that's your expertise. I'll leave it up to you.
I'll figure it out.
And if you have to do it just Christmas, then that's fine. Like if the 32, slots don't match up with, you could just, do it Christmas because it is December.
Next year we'll do worst Christmas movie. Yeah.
Yeah.
That's.
Yeah.
But yeah, that's just a movie, and the problem is like I don't really know any like other holiday movies.
Other holiday movies? There's plenty, man.
I'm saying like Jewish holiday, like Hanukkah holiday movies, or Kwanzaa holiday or Yule movies. Like, I don't really know of any of them. You know,
Well,
I'm just raised for Christmas, so I really only know Christmas.
yeah. I mean, there's tons of Christmas ones. You know
Yeah.
what is a terrible Christmas movie? Santa Claus. Movie sucks. What else? I mean, there's so
I
many.
like Santa Claus.
So
I
many
like the
bad.
Santa Claus. That's probably gonna be on this list, you son of a bitch.
Oh God, Santa Claus sucks. Son of a bitch.
It-
All right.
I think Frank thinks it's saying it sucks because it has Tim Allen, and Tim Allen doesn't deserve to be in Hollywood.
Tim Allen's a piece of shit. All right, let's do our plugs. Breakman.
So it
what-
sucks just by having him in it.
But I
Yeah.
still like him and still think he got screwed out of the whole Lightyear thing, which is bullshit.
Die Hard is a Christmas movie, Skodoma. That counts.
Ooh,
It's a
should we
great
put
one.
Die Hard on the list.
That's a great one. Die Hard is a Christmas movie.
Okay, I'll put Die Hard. Die Hard will be on the list.
Damn right. Damn right that's on the list.
Good call.
Gremlin's gonna be on that list too.
Gremlins, for sure. Yeah.
That's a good Christmas movie, especially like. Then, like towards the end, she stops them. Like, what's going on? She stops and they have this like tell them what her worst Christmas experience was. It's like it's a horrifying experience. Like, we found my dad in the chimney. Oh, what? Like, Jesus Christ! I could have gone without knowing that.
Yeah. I mean, there's tons and tons we could come up with, but I'm sure Break will do a great job, and we will determine the greatest holiday movie of all
That's a
time.
New Year's Eve movie.
Which one?
See, here's the best argument I could give people for why Die Hard's a Christmas movie, because John McClane isn't Santa Claus, he's Krampus. He's killing all the evil terrorists.
Strange
Ooh.
Days. Is that the name of that movie?
Krampus is a
Go
great.
on killing you.
Krampus
That
is a
was the New
great
Year's-
movie.
The New Year's Eve movie? Was that
No,
Strange Days?
I was saying John McClane is Krampus.
But Krampus in its own right is a great movie. The one with Toni Collette and Adam Scott and.
What about Krampus 2? Have you seen that?
I have not. I just saw Krampus 1, and Krampus 1's great. It's a great movie. Have you seen that one, Break?
What's that?
Krampus?
No, I haven't seen it.
Oh, you gotta watch it, dude. It actually is really scary, and funny at the same time. Skodoma says
No,
bad
No,
Santa.
that's not going on any of my. But that would be on my worst list.
It's pretty bad.
I
Bad Santa is bad.
I hate Billy Bob Thornton with a passion. I cannot stand him.
I liked him in Monsters Ball. You know, when he was banging Halle Berry. That was...
I think that's probably why I hate him. There's something about him I just do not like. Can't put my finger on it.
Yeah.
But every time he's in a movie, it ruins it for me.
Wow. All right, let's do our plugs. Breakman.
I don't have anything to plug. I don't have anything. I've got my gay Christmas earrings. Don't get somewhere in them. But that's not one.
Why they gotta be gay? Why can't they just be Christmas
Isn't
earrings?
Die Hard 2 also a Christmas movie?
I just love calling gay earrings.
Yes, it is. Eric.
What was that Christmas movie?
Breakman, you're something else, dude. Die Hard 2. Is that a Christmas movie?
I don't think that happened. It was in the winter, but I don't think it was like at Christmas. I think it was like February or something.
I know one was for sure.
Yeah,
One is-
one was on Christmas Eve.
Yeah. It's a great movie, man. Die Hard. That's just a great
It's led
movie,
into
period.
Christmas Day, so yeah, I mean that's definitely a Christmas movie.
Yeah.
Trying to think of some
Krampus should be on that list. You should watch that movie, Breakman. I think you would like
I wrote
it.
Down. I wrote down Krampus.
Yeah,
I'm not
Krampus
writing
is
down
great.
Bad Santa. I'm sorry, just go to mom. I mean, I'll put it on the list if you guys want, but
No, I'm good.
If you run out of things, maybe you could throw on there.
Yeah. Breakman, make sure you watch the right one, the one with Toni Collette and Adam
Is that the
Scott.
original.
Yeah, there's another one that's like a shitty ripoff, like Asylum version. You know that shitty
yes,
company.
like the shitty remake of the Miracle on 34th Street.
Yeah. You don't want the wrong one. You want the one with Toni Collette and Adam Scott.
So
It's
what
great.
year would that be then?
Probably about 5 years ago, 6 years ago now. I don't know. Yeah, it's good. It's really good. All right, Eric, your plugs, please.
You can find my written reviews on bostonbashgrade.com or the audio reviews on the feed for the show. And if you like either of those things and you want to support me, there's a link to my Patreon and my Twitter profile, which is @EricRPG.
All right.
I'm gonna leave out like the Christmas.
Also, Blue Sky, if you're not going to Twitter anymore for
Yeah.
whatever reason.
I'm not gonna put like the Rankin Bass things on here because they're just TV specials.
Yeah.
No, full movies.
Fucking
Even though
freak,
Rudolph is awesome.
Freak 5 is exiled, you son of a bitch. Let's see.
All the toys she bought on Black Friday. Holy shit! Were they on? Where did she get them? Were they on sale? What kind did she get? I need to see.
Adam and Eve.
AdamandEve.com.
AdamandEve.com. All right, you can follow me on Twitter and Blue Sky, Frank Branches, or I think I do own the RPGrinders one on Blue Sky until I turn it over to Break. What else? You can follow me on any of the systems, RPGrinders. You can follow my other channel, Mexican Longhair. I didn't put out any content this week due to the Vegas vacation. Other than that, but all right, that's about all I got.
I mean, that's probably a good thing because like they should have stopped at Christmas Vacation. That was good, and the original Vacation was good, but like the Vegas Vacation was terrible.
Oh, Vegas
There was
Vacation
another
was bad.
too that was bad.
Yeah, they rebooted Vacation.
It was so bad.
Yeah, they rebooted them. I'm talking about the original. Like
Yeah,
that was
the originals.
original Chevy Chase and all
Yeah,
what's her name? Beverly.
D'Angelo. Yeah,
This was also European Vacation.
yeah. European was okay,
European
but
was the first one. No, European was. Oh yeah, that
Second.
was the second one actually. Yeah.
European was okay.
But I only liked Christmas in the original. The original was great because at the end he kidnaps the owner and shit.
Yeah,
Mhm.
yeah. I want to thank Freak 5 and Scotoma for being in chat. I also want to thank the lurkers, Oriana, O1Ella, HV Days, Alicidra, another TV viewer, ASMR Miu, Commander Root, Donk7, Drapsnat, Elysian Lurks, Mark Zink, Stephen HV93KL, and VL Mercy. Thank you all for joining the chat. Really appreciate it. Hope you guys have a great weekend. Hope you had a great Thanksgiving. Stay safe, all that good fun stuff. You guys have anything else?
The Happy Thanksgiving.
Sort of?
Yeah.
Black Friday-ish?
Yeah, happy Cyber Monday.
Cyber Monday, yes. All right, stay safe out there. We want to see you back here next week. Until then, we are out. Later, everybody.
Like Christmas trees, snowman. I got a bunch of gay girls, and they're only gay because I'm wearing.
And Gatorade. I don't know what that means, but, you know.
They're only gay because I am wearing them.
Yeah, there you go. All right, everybody in chat, thank you guys so much. Really appreciate you all. And if you're listening on the archives, we appreciate you all as well. You guys have a great